When did someone's military bearing completely disappear at the worst time? Staff Sergeant Rodriguez was the most squared-away NCO in our battalion. Perfect posture, crisp uniform, never broke character even when everything was falling apart. During a VIP visit from a 3-star general, Rodriguez was chosen to give the official briefing about our unit's readiness and capabilities. He'd practiced for weeks, memorizing every statistic and regulation. The general arrived with his entourage, and Rodriguez stood at perfect attention as he began his presentation. Everything was going flawlessly until a wasp flew into the briefing room. Rodriguez had an absolute terror of flying insects that nobody knew about. The wasp started buzzing around his head during the middle of his speech about combat preparedness. At first, he tried to maintain composure, continuing his briefing while subtly ducking his head. But when the wasp landed on his nose, all military bearing vanished instantly. Rodriguez let out a high-pitched shriek, started flailing his arms wildly, and ran behind the podium while screaming, "Get it away from me!" The 3-star general and his staff watched in stunned silence as our most professional soldier had a complete meltdown over a tiny insect. The situation got worse when Rodriguez tried to hide under the briefing table, still in his dress uniform, crawling around on his hands and knees while the wasp circled overhead. He was making little whimpering noises and kept shouting, "Someone kill it! Please kill it!" The general's aide-de-camp stepped forward to help, but Rodriguez grabbed his leg and wouldn't let go, begging for protection from what was essentially a flying raisin. Meanwhile, the wasp was just casually exploring the room, completely unaware that it had reduced a decorated soldier to a trembling mess. The comedy reached its peak when Rodriguez spotted the wasp near the exit and made a break for it, abandoning his post mid-briefing. He sprinted toward the door in full dress uniform, complete with ribbons and medals bouncing everywhere, while screaming like he was under enemy fire. The wasp followed him, which caused Rodriguez to change direction and run straight into the general's security detail. 3 MPs tackled him thinking he was attacking the general, creating a pile of uniformed bodies on the floor while the wasp buzzed innocently overhead. After the MPs realized what was happening, the general himself calmly walked over and guided the wasp out a window with a clipboard. Rodriguez sheepishly emerged from the pile, straightened his uniform, and attempted to resume his briefing as if nothing had happened. The general looked at him with a completely straight face and said, "Sergeant, I've seen soldiers face enemy fire without flinching, but I've never seen anyone retreat so strategically from aerial reconnaissance. That wasp should get a medal for psychological warfare. Sometimes the most disciplined soldiers have the most unexpected weaknesses,